Hello, today I'm going to be explaining how to use the WASD keys for movement inside of Gamemaker Studio 2. In this game, I've already created a sprite for the player, an object for the player. Inside of that object, I have a create and the step event. But to start it off, let's head over to the create event and set the movement speed variable. Let's set it to 5 for now. The purpose of this variable is just so you can control how fast you want to move around, and it makes it very easy because you want to change the speed, come in here, change it just that easy. Very easy to change, easy to deal with. But the way to use the WASD keys, so you want to do and get it to move you, is you want to do if keyboard check ORD and then another parentheses. And then in here, do quotation marks, and then the arrow key that you desire to use. Now this looks a little complicated, so I'll space it out. Okay, so it's doing a keyboard check, so it's checking if that key is pressed down of the W key. Now the way to look at this key, to have a check, is to do ORD and then W in quotation marks. Be single quotation marks or double exclamation marks. But ORD like this, and then continue with all the other parentheses that are needed for the other bits of text in this program. Now, using that, I can create movement in the game, like so. Yeah, like that, I can use the W key to move up. Now, if I were to repeat this process for all the other ones, I'll do it real quick. You'll see that it actually isn't really that hard. It's the same thing, just repeated. I just copied and pasted it. I mean, if you really want to internalize it, whatever, get this in your head, sure, just write it down each and every time, over and over. It'll help you get it in your head. I've already done this a few times in the past, so it isn't that hard for me. But I'm going to share it to you. But now, using this, you can use WASD to move around inside of Gamemaker. Now, another really interesting thing I want to show you is that you might know that in old games like Doom, couldn't tell you which one, like very old games, if you were to strafing was one of the strategies to move around very fast, which is where when you move left or right, forward and right, or forward and left, or backwards and left, and backwards and right at the same time, any of those combinations, just to move about 40% faster than you usually would. And as you can see, it works in here because we've replicated the same bug. Now there's ways to fix this, but if you're just learning how to use the WASD keys to move around, honestly, just ignore it for now. It's fine. And come back to it another day when you're more experienced. It isn't that big of a deal, and you can figure it out another time.